Hi, I'm LaShawn and welcome to my YouTube channel. If this is your first time here and you want to be inspired on a daily basis, then this is the perfect place for you. Start now by subscribing and clicking the bell. Hello, this is LaShawn and welcome back to my YouTube channel. Around here, we try to make money, save money, and invest money. Today, we're going to be talking about how we're going to pay down our debt and how we're going to try to save for whatever type of down payment we're trying to buy a house or maybe a car or something like that. Just basic stuff like that. So, paying down your debt is important. And, stuff like, let's see, your student loans, for college, and you might have a mortgage. Maybe you needed to get a new set of tires, and so now you got some debt. But the amount that you borrow and the amount that you have and you've been paying back, and you didn't check out the interest rate or stuff like that, that's bad debt. We just trying to get rid of that before we start to save. So let's just look at what kind of debt we have, because it may seem like it's in an insignificant amount. You might think like, oh, that's nothing, that's trash, that's not really nothing. But it can easily be a lot to bear when it comes down to what you're trying to save, what you're trying to accomplish, what you're trying to get. So you want to make payments, not just minimum payments. You want to try to get it paid off as soon as possible. And I don't know, you can automate your bills, where it comes out automatically so that debt can, you want it to be out of the way before you focus on saving. So that's why I'm talking about this, because I didn't plan on really talking about paying down your debt, but I just thought about it right before I start recording that you have to pay down your debt in order to save. So ideally, you should pay off your debt at the end of each month. But if you can't, you have a goal set that I'm going to pay this off by, and then you'll have a date. And you'll focus on that date. But if you can't, you need to focus on the higher interest debt first, then work your way down to the other things. Okay, so let's start talking about how we're going to try to save for a down payment for a house or a car, whatever it is you're trying to, maybe you got a wedding coming up. I don't know. Everybody save money for different reasons. And it's a big expense, and so that's why we're going to talk about it. Okay, if you expect to have a large expense coming up, within a year, 2 year, whatever, remember that you want to save to have that money. Stocks are really risky, so it's up to you if that's the way you want to go. If you want to invest, you just have to decide, stocks are a wonderful thing, and I love them, but do they love you back all the time? Okay, let's get serious. Buying a house is one of the largest purchases, so we'll start on that first. If you're thinking about buying a house, that's a large purchase, It's one of the major purchases in your life, really. And it also comes with a great deal of emotional attachment and financial responsibility. And, you want to raise a family and you want to make the dream come true. So that's a big thing. So right now with the stock market posting above, average returns right now, and cash savings rates are near zero, it can be tempting, really, really tempting right now to think that the small move might be to put your cash down payment in equities. But we have seen markets correct by, 20 to 40%, which can reduce the amount of your down payment. So it's very imperative that you check the rates, because they're always changing, because it can reduce the amount of your down payment and the extension of the amount of the house that you can't afford. So that's a big thing. So I couldn't even dwell into that, because it's financially, it would depend on the person. It changes per person. It's not going to be the same. What your portfolio looks like is not mine's not going to look like that. So for us to even go over that is really a waste of time. So it's important to maintain the connection between how much risk that you're willing to take. And I guess it's really hard to ignore, all of the great returns that we have been seeing on TV and in the stock market over the past few years. Even crypto and cryptocurrencies, stocks. The fact that you can double or triple your money in a matter of days and weeks is extremely tempting. You know what I'm saying? But it's really the equivalent of gambling to me. So it's a personal choice. That's why I don't spend a lot of time on it, because I can talk and talk and talk and talk, and it doesn't matter. It's what your choice is. So you have your options, different ways, but you're trying to bring this debt down. And so these are the things that you have to do. It's your behavior, your personal behavior that teaches you how to invest and your rationale for how you invest. You see what I'm saying? So I don't want to get into that, because we can sometimes be overconfident and sometimes we can react without thinking. And so it's best that you decide if you're going to make these choices yourself or if you're going to pay somebody to do it for you. Because sometimes when you have a personal stake, you lose sight of your financial goals. So long-term goals, just like retirement savings, are built on your money decisions made today. So we're focused on the short-term goals, you know, because you always have to keep in mind that your risks, your choices, let's use the word choices. Keep in mind that your choices and what you receive and your return should not be tempered by sudden and irrational choices. Okay, so just maybe just build up an emergency fund. I'm just trying to think of different options for you, because you have to figure out a way to figure out how you're going to pay down the debt, like we talked about. So set up your bills for automatic payment. That way you don't miss a payment. Okay, so we focusing on paying down the debt. I don't know, schedule your prescriptions so you don't run out of medicine, so you don't have to pay extra, so you don't have to pay the middleman. Do all of those things is very important. So just build up a little type of emergency fund on the side. And by doing so, you have a cash cushion in a couple of months of money that you have in this emergency fund. See what I'm saying? So if you're faced with any type of unexpected emergency, you can avoid dipping into your retirement plans or by taking on high interest credit card debt. Okay? So that's it. That's all I got for you today. I hope this was helpful, and come back again soon, and let's find different ways to make this money. Thank you guys for watching today. Hope you enjoyed today's video. Take a minute to leave a comment. I look forward to talking to you soon.